The year was 2017. Donald J. Trump, a real estate mogul and reality TV star, had just been sworn in as the 45th President of the United States. His victory shocked many, defying pollsters and pundits who had predicted a comfortable win for his opponent, Hillary Clinton. Trump campaigned on a platform of change, promising to make America great again. His supporters saw him as a Washington outsider, a businessman who could bring fresh perspectives and shake up the status quo. Trump's inauguration speech set the tone for his presidency. He delivered a fiery address, painting a bleak picture of American carnage and vowing to put America first in all his decisions. His words resonated with his base but also sparked anxiety both domestically and internationally. The world watched with bated breath, uncertain of what the future held under this unconventional leader. Trump's background as a businessman with no prior experience in government made him a wild card on the world stage. He had built a reputation for being unpredictable and transactional in his dealings. World leaders were eager to decipher his foreign policy approach and understand how he intended to engage with them. The transition of power from Barack Obama to Donald Trump brought about a significant shift in American politics. Obama, known for his eloquence and diplomatic approach, stood in stark contrast to Trump's more brash and confrontational style. This change in leadership signaled a potential departure from the previous administration's foreign policy, particularly in regards to Russia. Within days of taking office, Trump made headlines with a bold move, a direct warning to Russian President Vladimir Putin. The content of this warning remains shrouded in some secrecy, with varying accounts of its exact wording and tone. However, the message was clear. The new administration was not going to tolerate any interference in American affairs, particularly in light of allegations of Russian meddling in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. This warning, delivered through diplomatic channels, sent shockwaves through the international community. It was a stark departure from the more conciliatory approach of the Obama administration. Some saw it as a necessary show of strength, a signal that the United States under Trump would not hesitate to stand up to its adversaries. Others viewed it as reckless and provocative, potentially escalating tensions between the two nuclear superpowers. The timing of Trump's warning was also significant. It came amidst heightened scrutiny of the Trump campaign's alleged ties to Russia and investigations into potential collusion during the election. By taking a hard line against Putin, Trump aimed to demonstrate his independence from Moscow and dispel any doubts about his commitment to American interests. The warning to Putin was just the opening salvo in what would become a complex and often turbulent relationship between the two leaders. It set the stage for a series of encounters and pronouncements that would keep the world guessing about the true nature of their interactions and the future of U.S.-Russia relations. Trump's decision to issue a warning to Putin so early in his presidency was a calculated move, driven by a confluence of factors. Firstly, it was a strategic attempt to establish his dominance on the world stage. By directly confronting Putin, a leader often perceived as strong and assertive, Trump aimed to project an image of strength and resolve. He wanted to demonstrate that he would not be intimidated or outmaneuvered on the international stage. Secondly, the warning served as a way for Trump to distance himself from the growing scrutiny surrounding his campaign's alleged ties to Russia. By taking a tough stance against Putin, he hoped to quell accusations of being beholden to Moscow and reassure those who questioned his loyalty to the United States. The message was clear: he was his own man, and his administration would act in America's best interests, regardless of any perceived connections to Russia. Finally, Trump's warning was also influenced by his personal worldview and approach to foreign policy. He had long advocated for a more assertive and transactional approach to international relations, one that prioritized American interests above all else. In his view, the United States had been taken advantage of by other nations, including Russia, for too long. His warning to Putin was a signal that those days were over. He was determined to pursue a more confrontational approach, one that would put America first, even if it meant risking increased tensions with global powers like Russia. The global chessboard was set, and the impact on U.S.-Russia relations was profound. Trump's hardline stance and unpredictable approach created a new dynamic, one filled with both opportunities and risks. The world watched closely as the two leaders navigated this complex relationship, each move scrutinized for its potential implications on international stability and peace.